Welcome to Introduction to Social Work 2311. My name is LaShawn Bold, and I will be the instructor for this course. I am coming to you from a video that I'm doing on Screencast to give you an idea of how to navigate this course. So I want to be sure that you understand how to work from the Blackboard menu and that you will know what you need to know to get around this course for the spring. This is the Spring 2017 course. Be sure that you look at the number there in the Blackboard menu and make sure that it matches your MyMav number in MyMav so that you can be sure you're in the right course. I'm starting here. When you begin this course, you will go to the Start Here menu. Hopefully you already know that. That's how you got here. And the first thing that I would like for you to do for this class is to update your Blackboard profile. This is very, very, very important so that we can see who you are. And there are instructions right here on how to update your Blackboard profile with your picture on there. On this Start Here area, there's also a welcome from me that has a lot of information there that you need to read for detail. That's one thing about being in online classes is you really need to read for detail to make sure you understand what all the assignments are. But here you'll find that welcome from me, a picture of the course text for this semester, and then you'll also find the UTA Code of Conduct that you need to review there. And that's in the Start Here. I'm just going to go through the menu and show you where everything is. I'm clicking on Announcements, and there is where you will find all the announcements. You will want to check this area at least once a week. Typically, I will send an announcement. I'll post it here, and then it will go to your MyMav email. Remember that MyMav email is the only email that we can use. We can't use any other email addresses at UTA. So get accustomed to checking your MyMav email regularly in this announcements area. In addition to that, this is where your syllabus is. So I'm clicking there. When you get to this area, you'll see there's places to click. You click on the syllabus there and it will bring it up. You click on the fields of practice paper and it'll give you some additional information for that particular assignment. Then you will have discussions. The preference is that you get your discussions from the course materials, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But in the discussions area, this is where you can see at a glance what the discussions are due this week and that type of thing. But let's go back to course materials. That's where everything is. Course materials. You'll see it was right over here in the Blackboard menu. And it says, complete this course by completing the modules found here in course materials. Each week begins on a Tuesday and ends on a Monday. That's very important for you to understand. You'll get into the rhythm of it after a while, but just so you know when things are due, most things are due by Monday at 11:59. And different professors will do that differently. Some will have things due. Some people's weeks will be a Monday through a Sunday or something, but this one is a Tuesday through a Monday. And I think you'll understand why when you get the hang of getting things done in there. So there's also a weekly checklist here in the course modules, but this is where everything is that you need. One of your first assignments is the online learning assignment, and so you would click there and you would read the instructions and follow that and upload your learning assessment there. There's a little note here about discussion boards and what's expected. I have a rubric there for discussion boards, so you would click there. We'll just click there and then you can see that it downloads it down here. This is how my computer does it. It brings up the rubric for discussion boards, and that's what's expected for discussion boards. So you're going to want to know that when you get your grades back and maybe they're not what you expected, you're going to want to see, oh, well, maybe I didn't do these things or those things. And so you need to know that. Okay, let me get out of this. Okay. Now, here is where the course begins in Module 1. Each week has a module, and students are expected to complete the module each week. So your discussion boards and assignments, it's really best to get those completed by the Monday. Discussion boards will close and they will not be reopened, so you need to get those done every week. With quizzes, I do leave them open for the remainder of the semester, but you don't want to get behind on those quizzes. The best thing to do with any online class is to keep up with your reading and your quizzes and not get behind. It is very difficult to wait till the end of the semester or even mid-semester to try to read everything and catch up. So, and the other thing is with discussion boards, I really want you to be discussing as a class during that time period. So that's why those things are open only for a certain time and they close at the end of each week. But all of your modules are here. You can see all the way through till we finish, till the final exam. And when you go to the modules, I just want to show you what happens. You will click there, and here is all the assignments for that week. So you'll see the quiz is there, and you would just click there. The videos are all there, and you are expected to watch all of the videos for the course. And then at the end, your discussion board is usually listed at the end of each module. When you get ready to do your discussion board, you will click there, and then you will create a thread. And the instructions will be there, and then you'll create your thread for discussion there. Remember also with discussion boards that you are clear of what is expected. You are expected to respond to 2 others. So you will complete your discussion and then respond to 2 others during that same time period. So this is where reading the instructions is really important. So now you know where all the modules are. So I'm not going to go into too much more detail about that. We don't have any groups in this particular class yet, but if I assign you to a group at some point, there it will be. Here is where you can email me or anyone else in the class. And there are some other areas here where you can ask for help, ask the course questions, or also, this is where you will post your fields of practice paper. So I'm going to click there so you can see what that looks like. When you get ready to do this assignment, you go over here, click on that, and then there's a video for you to watch about that assignment. The video was created last year, but it's very relevant and will still pertain to this particular assignment for this semester. So this is where you post your fields of practice paper here. And when you click on that, it'll give you the assignment and the due date and that type of thing. So let me go back to the beginning where we were. So this is where we started with posting the fields of practice paper. Remember, we came over here. So you'll want to make sure you're familiar with your Blackboard menu. I'm seeing a couple of things that I may still need to change on there, but it will be set in time for your class. So it may be look slightly different, but the idea is for you to understand that this is where, over in this Blackboard menu, is where you get most of the information. Primarily the course materials. That's really important. So I'm going to click there one more time so you just see what happens. Course materials comes up. You got your weekly checklist, one of the assignments, a note about discussion boards, and then all of the modules are here. So if you get lost, go back to course materials. And then also there are a couple of assignments where this is where you will post, and it says post here, post here. So when you have a question, you can look back there. Trying to think if there's anything else. I believe that is it for the course navigation, so that you have an idea of where to start. And if you get stuck, you can't break it really. You can just click around and see what's in there, and then click back and kind of get a feel for it at first. go through the whole thing and click around and see if you get the general idea of what's going on there. But that should help you get around in this course. I want to touch real briefly on the course textbook. You will need to purchase the textbook, and you need to be sure that you read it. It is important to read the course text. It is very important for all of the assignments, the quizzes, and the paper. So sometimes I get that question, do I have to buy the text? Yes, you have to buy the text, and there are different ways of doing that. In the first announcement that I sent you last week, there might be a good idea for doing it on a cost-effective basis, but be sure that you have the textbook, and mainly be sure that you are following along every week with the assignments. It is best to get started right away when the rest of the class does on the first day of class, and do not delay. If you feel like you're getting behind, please let me know. Please email me and keep me posted on your situations and what's going on. I cannot help you if I don't know what is going on. So you can email me at LaShawn, which is LASHAUNN at UTA.edu. And as your professor, I will respond at my earliest convenience, usually within 24 hours, to your question. So be sure and ask questions if you need to, and try not to get behind, but get started on a good note and get things going. So I hope that you have an amazing semester. You will hear a lot from me. You will get a lot of emails from me. I do a lot of announcements, a lot of emails, and you will see videos of my face throughout the semester checking in. And I also will provide some more extra credit throughout the semester, as well as other additional assignments that help us get to know each other. So I'm going to also do a video on the syllabus, and I can talk more about some of those assignments later. So have a wonderful semester. Welcome to the class, and I look very forward to getting to know you.